In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And I'm Ross Nicholson, and we are the directors of the Ringling Bros and Barnum Bailey Circus.
We've been working on this production for around 3 years now, and it's felt so good over the last few months to finally be here at Feld Entertainment. We wanted this whole environment, our whole set design, to be inspired by play. But not just be inspired by it, to inspire others, our audiences, to go home and play. And so ultimately we created the ultimate playground, which is this 360 space with all of the elements in it that can be moved, they can be reformed, they can come together like building blocks to create a space that can service our performers, service the story of our show, but ultimately, like I say, inspire play and excitement. And we've also taken all of those traditional values and all the traditional elements of Ringling that everyone would expect from our show, but we've kind of put new names on them, we modernised them, and we've made all of them up to date, and essentially we want them to feel very current for 2023, but also future focused, what is going to be for our future audiences as this show goes out on the road.
And as directors, it's been hugely inspiring for us to work with the greatest performers across the globe and to create what truly is the greatest show on earth. And you know, one of our particular highlights has been watching this group of hugely talented performers, amazing crew, come together and really grow and really celebrate each other and support each other and really become a family.
And so all that's left for us to do is introduce you to that family. So with that, we say, welcome to our show.
When we first saw the stage for ourselves, I mean, the colors alone are spectacular, and then we saw what it was capable of doing. So I think at first it was a moment of, oh my goodness, how is this gonna work? But I think once we got to know our new home, it's a big playground. So, I mean, every kid knows their neighborhood playground, right? So that's really what it is. So we just have the best time.
And I'm the rhythm of the show.
Really, my whole role in the show is creating rhythms, being the heartbeat of the show, and getting the other performers, you know, to join in those rhythms, getting the audience to join in those rhythms, and so we all come together in the end. Yeah.
All right, Sticks, show what you got.
Hello, it's me, Wesley. You invite me to join the greatest show on earth?
Wes, you're here. Welcome to your first day of the circus. You're just in time.
I started riding the unicycle after I saw Ringling Brothers when I was 6 years old. And then I went home and got a unicycle, learned how to ride, and the rest is history. I've traveled around the world with the unicycle, performing on some of the biggest stages in the world. And when I was in Monaco this year, Kenneth Feld of Feld Entertainment saw me there and what made my dream, which was Ringling Brothers, come true. I mean, so I'm so excited to be here and be a part of something that's so new, so unique and reimagined. It's really going to be a spectacular show. I can't wait for audiences to see it.
Talk about Wesley for a second, because when he was 12 years old, he messenger messaged me. I still have the conversation. It's an ongoing conversation from, at this point, 12 years ago, I think. And he said, hey, I just saw the circus and I loved these two clowns. Can you copy them for me? And I said, no, I can't really do that, but I can help you. And so we've had this ongoing conversation. I had never met him. So I didn't meet him until he came here, but I feel like he's an old friend.
It's simply magical, and I hope that that comes across to every other 6-year-old child that walks through the doors to see the greatest show on earth.
That's
Even though, you know, there used to be 3 rings and all that kind of stuff, it's in the back of our heads, but that hasn't been the reasoning behind everything. Ultimately, it was to create this amazing space that almost felt like what would happen if you were a kid and you had a box of toys and you tip them upside down on your bedroom floor and you start to play with them. And that was our starting point for all of everything that you're seeing around us.
Creating a show within a 360 environment in these huge arenas, you know, we're talking like, you know, 10,000 plus arenas. we can't be in a situation where people can't see or people feel like they're too far away from the action. So we've created a show that means that you're never too far away from something exciting, something fun. So visually, you're always going to have something that's relatively close to you, and you can look around at different things. We're introducing IMAG, so image magnification, so you'll be able to watch close-ups on the screen, and so you can really engage with the performers in a way that is relevant to today's audience.
We went for something that is inspiring us. So all the moment of research was about to see what is trendy, what is new out there, and that moment of inspiration brought us to the table and say, okay, this is what is happening. This is what is happening in the world of comedy. This is what is happening in the world of acrobatics and circus and all different kind of skills. This is what is happening in the rhythm world, in the music world. So that's where we came from. We came from a moment of inspiration and see how we can get those inspiring moments and bring them into a show. And that's when we created the roles and the different kind of what we call acts, but actually we don't have acts anymore in the Ringling show. We have performances. In one performances we have 2 or 3 acts at the same time, something that has never been done before, because I think what was important is to give that message of bringing people together.
A robot doll? Robo-puppy, actually. But she's got a titanium metal body and a heart of gold. Oh, Bailey said she was so excited to come meet you all. Great trick, Bailey! Bailey says she wants to see what you can do.